Oh, come on, bro. Come on. Hello? It just works. Like, could we, like... Look, I get it. One of them is 16, the other is like 21. Fuck me, man. Why, right? Why did you do that? God damn it. This could have been so great. Unfortunately, we can never have good things. All we need is simply a 5-year time skip. Problem solved. Come on. Get on it. Get on it. To be Hero X. Get on it. Well, well, well. If it isn't you. Once again back for some more To Be Hero X. Indeed, we are back with episode 19, I believe. I also make sure to check how many episodes the season is going to have, just in case. Because you never know, sometimes they leave it off on episode 20 or something, and I'm just sitting there left thinking, oh, when's the next episode? Dun dun dun, there is none. But yeah, 24 episodes. Now previously, we finished off the Little Johnny's little storyline where we saw Vortex fighting Big Johnny and got his ass beat. Now, I was told that I misunderstood some things, that apparently Vortex wasn't on the plane when he died, but he was fighting someone else around the plane, and that's probably why the plane crashed in the first place, right? Now, it's hard to say exactly what happened without seeing it, but that does make a little bit more sense. I feel like there's more to it, maybe in the future. Let us just get into episode 19 of To Be Hero X. Predictions, anyone? Predictions? Who's gonna win? What fight? I assume Little Johnny is gonna fight. Little Johnny plus Big Johnny is gonna fight Ghostblade at some point. I did make a prediction last episode, but it's hard to say. It's really hard to say.
No! Wait for me! Protect our boy.
Oh? And they just passed out. Okay. It did not go exactly how I expected it to. God damn it. You know how they say, characters are aura farm, right? Like, I mean, come on, man. You look at that. What do you think? She's doing the fuck, what was his name? Van Helsing. She's doing the Van Helsing style.
Thank you.
Are you traveling alone?
God damn. I like that. She just was like, am I going on this vacation alone? Might as well ask a friend. Showing her character not to be so, self-absorbed.
Hey! Good to hear your voice. How are you feeling? Fine, really. I have been for some time. What about mentally, though? I know losses are hard on you, and you've gone through 2 big ones now. Must be really tough. Exactly. So I'm going on vacation, unwinding. If you aren't doing anything else, wanna come?
With Cyan there, considering her power, she might be the unexpected factor that the CEO guy, whatever his name is, let's be honest, I'm not gonna remember his name. She might be the unexpected factor that he did not expect, because he didn't send Cyan there. Queen here is simply making that decision for herself.
Of course. Wanna invite little Johnny? We can't. I heard that he was sent on a secret mission.
Papa!
Hallucinating.
But I saw him. He was right there. If I'd been faster, he'd be here.
I know how painful it is to relive the past. Camp was attacked yesterday. We were all hit. forced to succumb to a strange sorrow. There was no way for us to break out of it. The Force seems to have emanated from DJ Shindig. He succumbed to fear. Instead of its usual mania, his power caused crushing depression.
Was it him that day? Hey, help me out! What do you know about Shindig's past?
Well, he broke into our lab.
I like the fact that he's immediately asking questions, right? He learns, oh, someone was there. He recognizes the manner of attacks on the trees and immediately puts together, oh, did Shindig do this? You know, and immediately asks the question. In other words, if he finds out that Ghostblade fought him off, he should make the same connection. And not to mention, it should be even more obvious considering it's literally in the name. Blade. Ghost Blade, right? And those cuts on those trees look like the cuts from a blade, right? So it's like kind of like, you know.
Involved with the Spotlight organization.
The Spotlight organization?
The who?
You see, the Commission keeps many things quiet. While we work to try and control fear and even to suppress it, others do not. Such as Spotlight. Their goal is to weaponize fear and conquer trust. That's why we're conducting this investigation in secret. If Spotlight discovered our plans, they'd come for us. But thankfully, we have him. It was Ghostblade who found DJ Shindig and finished him off. Everyone was affected by the sorrow, except Ghostblade. It would seem that he truly does lack emotion.
The flavor's great.
Well, he obviously doesn't, because we did see him, you know, do a little bit of a cry, right? Everyone needs a little bit of a cry every so often. But ultimately, it's more like he's probably just stronger emotionally than pretty much all these other characters, because he is used to not feeling them, much like myself, if I'm being honest.
It's their time to shine. Whoa! Be careful! You have to be gentle with them. Keep practicing. I'll go make us coffee.
Obviously, she knows now, so...
I'm overthinking it.
Ah, good. You see... Oh, thank God. Thank God, to be honest. Honestly. Really. Thank God. The reason I'm so happy about this is because so many shows tend to just have this problem of like, a character wants to figure something out, they think of one theory, and then once they think of that one theory, they stop thinking. Completely. So I half expected him to be like, oh, it must have been Shindig. And then never think about anything else ever again. And then he absent-mindedly and one-dimensionally just runs after Shindig, trying to kill him. Or figure out who sent Shindig or whatever. You know, it's like completely stops thinking. But thankfully, immediately here, he thought to himself, there's no way, right? Couldn't be, right? And obviously we know that he is not overthinking, but it makes sense for him to want to think that there's no way, right? Like he doesn't want to believe it.
We know so far.
Your performance in last night's encounter was fine, but I've been hearing reports that something's been off with you. I'm calling to remind you that there are many people with eyes on this mission. Keep things close to your chest. The spaceship's layout is complex. It'll be a great place to get the job done. Seize the opportunity, and don't let another tragedy strike.
No shot. No shot he's been hired to kill Little Johnny. No shot. Or maybe Big Johnny, actually. I can see him being hired to kill Big Johnny, to take him off guard while he's in the little form. But Little Johnny, really? I'm not sure if... Because he's not even in the top 10, right? He himself was saying, like, oh, he capped out at 15. And he's been there for a while, right? Like, he doesn't seem to be like a threat to the top 10 or anything. So I would imagine that this is another kind of red herring here, where they're showing us Little Johnny here, making us think that Ghostblade needs to kill him, but in reality he needs to kill the creature. That I could see. Otherwise, Jesus Christ, it's fucked. First you kill his father, then you go after him. Ooh, Jesus. I guess he wasn't here for just the bodyguard mission. Maybe the guy who he works for, the long hair manipulator guy from Isol's storyline. He was like, well, Ghostblade wants to go, so I might as well make the most of this situation, right? Maybe eliminate one of the other heroes, potential top teners.
There he goes, leaving another mess.
The reason, I'm not gonna lie, the whole Ghostblade situation here is so fun and interesting to me because ultimately, in the end, even if we consider him kind of a good guy, he is the bad guy right now. Ultimately, he is the assassin sent to kill someone. He is the assassin who killed this boy's father back in the past. He is the assassin. He's probably killed, how many people was it? I don't even remember what he said about his kill count, but I think it was like 165 or something. I could be wrong, but like he is the assassin. He is kind of the bad guy. He might be the gun that someone else shoots, sure, but he is still the dangerous assassin. And yeah, he might be kind of a loving father, but he is the bad guy in this situation. Unfortunately. I would imagine eventually he's gonna go against, I assume once they get going with the fight, he will, oh man, I just thought of something. Something that would be amazing. Ghostblade is hired to kill Little Johnny. Little Johnny, Big Johnny end up fighting Ghostblade because they realize that he was their father's killer. And then Ghostblade, being stronger than them, or at least Little Johnny, gets to Little Johnny and has the opportunity to kill him, but does not. Goes against his orders, and then they kill him. And then you have a sad moment with the daughter, and as the father bleeds out, and then Little Johnny realizes there was no, he doesn't feel any better. If anything, he feels worse. Because revenge is not the Jedi way. And in that situation, we have like multiple emotional, impactful moments.
We made it.
I'm really, really surprised that they don't have like this place under some sort of guard. I mean, think about it. If aliens arrived or an alien spaceship crashed in the real world, like that shit would be under lockdown.
How are things inside?
The basic oxygen readings came back normal. No signs of life.
So it's safe.
There's some structural damage. The ship's main beam is broken. It has been for a while.
We can expect EMF interference. If we proceed with the route as planned, we risk losing signal halfway in. Attention! The extraction preparation zone will be set at the ship's entrance. Preparation zone will be set at the ship's entrance. I'll lead a few people inside to gather data. Remaining personnel will keep watch and stay vigilant. If anything odd catches your eye, report it immediately. Understood? Yes, sir!
Sir, yes, sir!
This is our chance. We must succeed, no matter what.
Check out my upgrades! I added some superglue launchers to ensnare opponents. The bat can navigate itself, plus I boosted the charger. This baby can hold way more weight now. Moving raw materials will be a total breeze. Leave this mission to me. I've got it covered.
It finally happened. Look at you. You've surpassed me.
Well, duh. That's just life. Students gotta trust the teacher.
Well, but he's still probably way ahead in the whole chemistry angle.
Something just came up. A task. I need you.
Really? What is it?
With our new tech, we can scan for resources. See what's out there. But the ship's made from special metal. It could interfere with the signal during extraction. So I need you to maintain it. Can you do that?
With my eyes closed. Give me next. Wait, does that mean I'll be sitting outside?
Yes. Yes, it does, I'm afraid. And the thing is here, part of this might be obviously that he's trying to keep his daughter safe. But on the flip side, I actually kind of like this because she is having what I would say main character syndrome, right? She is thinking, oh, I have this suit now, I can be a hero, I can immediately be in the front lines doing everything, right? What she needs to learn is teamwork. For instance, as an example, if your only strategist in war is also your strongest warrior, do you want your strongest warrior out in the battle, or do you want them to strategize and coordinate the entire army? You obviously want them to coordinate the entire army. In many a situation, support is more important than just a strong, forward attacker. Which is why I'm kind of hoping that he's not just doing this because he wants his daughter to be safe, but also to kind of remind her that, it's not always about being on the front lines. That pretty much all the jobs required are important.
I'm afraid that's how it must be.
Why are you doing this? Anyone could watch the signal. It doesn't have to be me, so why? Give me one good reason.
Our mission is no longer secret. It's likely that there will be another attack.
I hope so. I'll tear them to shreds.
You will not. If it weren't for Ghost
Naive.
Blade, all would
Naive
die.
child.
The enemy already has a better understanding of fear than we do.
But I have my armor. Trust can't hurt me, and neither can fear.
That's enough. I'm not putting you back in danger. You're on a team now. Do your job and stay in line.
Honestly, based. I agree completely. She wants to be treated like an adult, right? You have to be a team player. As an adult, like if your superior tells you to do something, you're just gonna have to do it. If your boss, if your, project lead tells you, hey, you work on this thing, you shut the fuck up and you do it.
I've got some coffee
I'm fine. You drink it.
Such is life. Such is being part of a team.
It's rough.
Like, of course, I get that, her dream is to be a hero and whatever, but like, I would imagine there will come a point where they get under attack or something, and the father is like, hey, suit up, showing that he does trust her to fight at this point.
In his eyes, you're still a little kid. When I started, I was babied. Like, no respect at all. The deeper I got, the harder I wanted to push myself. But it's hard to push without anyone cheering you on. Even so, I never gave up. Then, at last, I met a girl. Someone with the same hobbies as me, who supports me and wants me to win. And that girl is here in this room.
I mean, winning is great. We love to win here.
I'll cheer you on. Becoming your friend was the joy of my life.
Oh, come on, bro. Come on. Hello? Like, could we, look, I get it, right? Their ages, one of them is 16, the other is 21. Fuck me, man. Why, right? Why did you do that? This could be great. Why can't we just have this, God damn it. It just works. But they had to do the whole, fucking... God damn it. This could have been so great, but it is what it is. Unfortunately, we can never have good things.
I made a custom tracker for you. The signal's strong, so I can locate you in real time.
Look, all we need is simply a 5-year time skip, and all of a sudden, it's completely okay for them to get together. Problem solved. Come on, get on it, To Be Hero X, get on it.
Okay, oxygen levels stable. Huh, there are no signs of life in here either. All readings normal.
Then let's get started.
Except it's an alien spaceship. They might have technology that you don't know. Technology that doesn't show up on your readings. Don't be an idiot.
Structural damage. Stay alert,
There's
everyone.
probably life signs all over the place. And if you ever see a pod like this one, do not... Oh my god, there's so many of them. Well, they're dead. They're so dead. We're gonna have face huggers.
All right.
We're looking for DNA, any sort of remnant of alien life. It would be the push our research needs, and could change the world.
Look, not to be a downer or anything, but wouldn't they have done this like 20 years ago? Yeah, okay. Like, I understand that they don't want you to think about it too hard, but like, this is an alien spaceship. First of its kind, most likely, that they've seen on their planet, and it crashed like 20 years ago or something. Or maybe like whenever Shang, you know, little Johnny's father was still alive. That shit crashed that long ago. I feel like they would have 100% combed through this place down to the fucking the last speck of dust. I assumed they just left this place kind of unguarded and abandoned because they already moved everything but the outer shell of the ship. Even though even that doesn't really make sense, realistically. And yeah, you might say, well, yeah, but it's not, you know, our real world or anything. But like, at the same time, it kind of is. I would assume they have police and stuff like that, and they have scientists and stuff like that. So it 100% would make sense for them to investigate the fucking ship. In the last 15, 20 years, like, there's no way they would find anything here at this point. What I assumed was happening is that they came to do analysis of the shell of the ship and then excavate the material of it, not to find any DNA. They're not going to find anything at this point. Now, it's a different story if they accidentally found something that the initial survey missed, but then why would he say that they're looking for DNA? That doesn't really make any sense. They would have already found anything they could have way back in the day. In other words, him saying that they're looking for DNA was just a mistake, I think. If they didn't say that and they accidentally found something extra, sure, but they're definitely not here to find DNA. That just doesn't make any sense.
We need help! On our way!
Seems they could use a hand over there. Nuono and I will go ahead.
Kiddo!
Yeah, this whole spaceship, like... Uh-oh. This whole spaceship thing is a little bit hard to believe, not gonna lie. Not that the spaceship is here, but like, the fact that they haven't, like, thoroughly done every kind of search in the last 15, 20 years. And the fact that it's just abandoned here.
But would it be a change for the better?
Indeed. Trust or fear, our lives are determined by the judgment of others. Truth is, our constitutions are fickle. The Commission tries to govern them, but tragedies like Zero always occur. They are truly inevitable. That is why we can't rely on our emotions. We must transition to use rational science as our guide.
Rational science, he says, while they just leave the entire spaceship abandoned for anyone to just check out, and they haven't actually searched the entirety of the ship, and they haven't scrubbed for DNA, and they haven't opened all the pods, and they haven't done any kind of survey. Like, why? In the last 15 years, why?
It's the tracker Loli gave me.
It sounds like a warning signal.
What? Show us. God fucking damn it. Is he really here to...
We should head back now.
Is he really here to kill him?
Hey, is anybody listening? The signal must be dead.
I feel like it's a red herring. Like, they're making it seem like it's going to happen.
It's me.
That he's there for this purpose, but they're just kind of leading us on a you know, goose chase, basically.
Hey, what is it?
Your Mark, 17 years ago. He had gone mad, ignoring all ethics and using his powers to generate life. He also defeated Vortex, who was X at the time. Luckily, you prevented him from causing any more trouble. However, Shang taught his child to tame his freakish creation. And now, that child has become a popular hero in his own right. A real shame. It's the only mission you didn't fully complete. The kid has eyes on him 24/7. This could be your only opportunity. You need to finish the job, and then catch him as soon as his guard's down.
Interesting, interesting. He talked about how Shang managed to defeat Vortex and went mad creating life, but obviously, you know, probably a bunch of bullshit. But did he mention like which one is the target now? He said that Shang created this creature, which he didn't, obviously, but this guy said that he created the creature and now his son has tamed it or whatever, right? So is his next target the son or the creature? Perhaps both? I'm just gonna assume that he's indicating that both of them need to die. Kind of a, I will say, kind of a weak reasoning to have Ghostblade go after them. I'm not really sure what... Because, like, yeah, Shang had the power, but it's not like his son does, right? His son doesn't have that power to create life or manipulate life or whatever, so it's like, okay. Like, if they said, hey, this creature that Shang created, quote-unquote, is a threat now and must be eliminated, and perhaps Shang somehow passed his power onto his child as well. We cannot be sure, so kill him as well just in case. Right? That I could buy. The reasoning to send Ghostblade after them now is just a little bit weak. Not to mention, if their lives were a part of his assassination job, why didn't he just do it, like, when he was a child? Like, right? There are a couple of, like, errors, I feel like, here.
Hear me?
But, you know, it is what it is. It's still an interesting idea. It's just that I think they got to the idea a little bit wrong, or it could have been done better, I feel like. Like, some of these things, like, if you think about it logically, they don't really, like,
Whoa, nice, Big J.
make sense.
You can sniff out paths?
I mean, maybe I'm missing something, but, like...
This place is way bigger than I expected. For real, for real.
But I guess none of it really matters. Ultimately, he has his orders, and he's expected to, you know, carry them out.
Maybe they're for hibernation. What if some of the aliens were alive in these pods when the ship crashed? They could still be living, but where are they, though? What the? Hey! Hang on! Easel?
Really? What is he doing here? Fuck, I'm loving the music here. They're both very good with speed, right?
Coming, Big Johnny!
Ghostblade has never volunteered before. Something isn't right here. He may know the truth about Big Johnny, that it's an alien creature Shang took from the crash. If that's the case, then I'm in the dark. I'm missing details about Shang's assassination. It would seem that our partnership with the Commission is through.
We'll bury Ghostblade with the rest of them. That way I'll have one less opponent in the ranking tournament.
That is actually what I thought might be going on here. That this guy wanted to get rid of Ghostblade. So he sends him, he's fine with sending him on a job with Little Johnny, the person who he expects would want to kill his father's killer, and then also sends Isol to also fight against Ghostblade as well, essentially having them double team him and make sure that he gets killed, or something along those lines. A tool is only useful until it is no longer useful. Oh, jeez.
Hold on. I know you.
Nice.
Professor?
What is he doing here?
Did the commission send him to help with our survey?
No, not that I'm aware of.
Can you tell me where the rest of your party is? Please? They'll be in danger soon.
What's happening? Where is this danger?
It's right here. I'll kill them after I kill you.
That punch was weak as all hell! You don't deserve to be a hero!
Excuse me? Okay. Number one, immediately, obviously. Somehow, I really doubt the real nice would actually go to kill somebody. Unless maybe things have changed. I don't know. But I assume that this is not the real nice. Most likely either an illusion or someone dressed up as nice or something along those lines. Maybe like a clone or a copy or something, right? Like whatever. I wouldn't even be surprised if the real nice shows up and then they have a real nice versus fake nice battle as well. Like what the fuck, right? I'm also pretty sure that nice did not work for the for the guy that's that Isol is working for, right? Now Isol is like, I would imagine, the real one. At this point, I think it's pretty clear that, you know, Ghostblade is defending Little Johnny pretty heavily here. Because you kind of saw how Isol was going for Little Johnny, which means if Ghostblade wanted to finish the job, as it were, he would have just allowed it to happen, I feel like. Jeez. But yeah, like, what the fuck? What the fuck is this? What the fuck? Great episode. Literally incredible episode. I suppose the only downside is the whole alien spaceship thing. Like, come on. But I talked about that enough already. That was episode 19 of To Be Hero X. I cannot wait for the next episode. Most likely, oh my god. Holy shit. We have Ghostblade, Little Johnny, Big Johnny, Isol, supposedly nice. Then we have Cyan and Queen potentially arriving soon as well. Well, the fight will have to get underway because we saw in that little snippet from Queen's story that that Big Johnny transformed into big monsters, so they're gonna be a little late to the party, I feel like. But I guess we're going into like a massive 6-way battle of some kind. That was that. I hope you enjoyed, and we shall be back with episode 20 next time. Until then, I shall bid you adieu.